Well, I fucking invited him, so we'll see. Well, it shows him in my game, but it doesn't show a team, and I got the YouTube up, so we'll see. I don't even see him in my fucking game. Like, I see his name in the top left, but not who he's selecting. Yeah, how the fuck are you seeing he's USC? Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Yep. Of course. All right, I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom. All right. Game fucking on. Yeah, you want to link my YouTube to the channel?
This is a live look at the swamp. Mid-Hill Griffin Stadium engagement.
I could probably do it pretty quick.
We have in store for you today a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Florida Gators. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I got it.
Catching up with Coach Shane Beamer before the game, he understands what a challenge this is. Number one, the stadium is one of the best in college football. Every time you step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands these guys have their backs against the wall. They have to communicate and be effective at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Gators will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
That's just fucking normal. Yeah.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the run, it's Fuller. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Well, it's plays like that
Why?
this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Sellers. Pressure coming. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion. You've got to do a better job up front. Blocked, couldn't get it done, and now it sets up 4th down.
They booted away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in, and
All right.
now turns his attention
You two fucking gunners that did nothing, I'm gonna need y'all to figure it the fuck out.
7-yard line.
I'm not entirely sure.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reads. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Motion from the wideout. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude
I did that intentionally.
made a nice tackle.
Using his legs, it's Pryor. tracks in the backfield.
That is such a nice example of the defense reading and reacting and locating the football on the sweep play. They weren't fooled at all. They knew they were trying to go to the outside. They got leverage, corralled the back, got him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on third down for this offense. The play action fake. Bring in the heat.
Damn it, line.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They went 3 and out on their
Oh, they are.
possession.
100%.
They can be more productive this time around. And they'll bring it
Yeah,
to the
not going to
ground
give you that
after a
outside.
gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The lone back's got it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Sellers through the noise. Fires to the big fella. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
Yeah, it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let them get across the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it. Hoping. Turning it on. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gator. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession, 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple
Good old
of
Jaden Baugh.
back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find their rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And what you talk about
kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fuller. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. The Gamecocks in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
To the air, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching.
So that's the joys of playing at a team with a huge home field advantage.
On the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Handoff for Ball. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your run.
Back to the ground with the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. That'll be enough for the first down as a
I mean, I've been doing this a fucking minute.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
That Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really, really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good bounce, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Running inside. It's Pryor. Gets it inside the 10. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Yeah, this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Around the edge. It's Pryor. This time he does
Okay, the fucking
the defense gets him bottled up.
warp was fucking real right there.
Make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it to the ground.
All right, well, let's see what you do with this.
Motion from the wide receiver.
No, that's it. That's it, baby. RPO orbit.
Just blind
Yep.
speed that almost paralyzes.
I needed to see how your defense played that. One way or another, I was getting into the fucking end zone right there.
More speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. Even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that drive covered just 34 yards. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
So, if you haven't figured out what I told you last night, my offense is a lot of smoke and mirrors.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
The hand to the running back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll keep it on.
Oh, yeah.
Might have a chance. And he gets it on the crust. Maybe
You gonna roll the dice this deep in your own territory?
I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be
Nice effort by the running back. Way to get some positive yards. Nice play call. Still short, though, right? Now it's 4th and short. Decision time.
Yeah, that's the name of 12-minute quarters, man. You got to pick and choose your times.
And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt.
Now, had you ran a fake right there, props to you, dude.
Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Quickly complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be
Okay.
thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Okay.
This guy can throw it.
Nope.
Rushes on him.
Wasn't there.
Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. A full dive to haul that one in. Just
Motherfucking Dallas Wilson.
nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control, that is a
That was
special
all
catch.
CPU making that catch.
Run inside. It's ball. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Punch it out of the air. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense
Good deep play
ran
call.
right through it.
And if that was user, then good for staying home on that.
With 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Harmer. Nice nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
All right.
We've come to the end of the
Quarter, I need to grab a drink.
and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again.
I'm coming. Whatever my defense calls is what they call.
Talking over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Circle through the shit,
It's Fuller. They get him stopped after a gain.
or hold circle and use the right analog.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable.
Oh, triangle, and then scroll through till you get to the guy you want.
Right back to it. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
Guys, look at this. Surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
Hey, at this point of the game, fourth and short, no problem going for it. Fourth and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run out of the gun with Jaden Ball. They make the stop and pick up a 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide in the end. Don't take a big shot.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. If you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he made the extra point without problem.
I mean, I'm taking notes what I need to coach them up on.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball
Oh yeah. I mean, again, he's going up against custom playbooks with the dude he's never played that has been to the upper echelons. Like, I'm just trying to figure out where I need to coach up on.
It's a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Here's Sellers to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Breaks into the open. Just gas.
I will break your goddamn legs if you try to scramble on me like that.
Gamecocks want to move quickly. Wide receiver going in motion. Running inside. It's Fuller. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Here's a heat. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Back open in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
And man, that 3rd down changes this decision completely, right? Like getting a big chunk of yards, making it 4th and short. Now it's a true decision. I think you were just thinking about getting half of this, maybe setting up a field goal. Now you got a chance to be aggressive. Let's see what they do here on offense.
Fourth down, Sellers. Makes a grab.
How though?
He's got it
Okay.
up, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one.
Yeah, getting drilled in the fucking mouth by 2 defenders.
4th down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when. Stuck it right on him, and they keep the drive alive.
From the red zone, it's Fuller. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. Sellers. Going for 6. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Oh, it's a reverse.
God damn it.
He could not get loose on the run.
The offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
They'll move the tight end. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Hauls it in. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They
That's a fucking good question.
This offense, everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
The Gators are rolling down the field. On the option. The pitch. Runs ahead and powers his way 4 yards out to the 30.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option. The quarterback, they've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
Ooh.
Excellent
Ooh.
coverage and good use of the
He crashed on that way harder than I thought he was.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Oh, better look. Finding some room. This crowd absolutely and a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy who makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you.
If I ever see another one of my fucking defenders try to shoulder tackle like that, I'm gonna fucking yank them out so quick ass in a hurry.
Throwing Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
You know about high pointing a ball, right?
Defense putting points on the board.
Yeah, hold L1 as you're throwing the ball.
He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play.
Oh, yeah?
Dude, now look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception. And
I was gonna make a comment, but I'm
slide down. Don't be content.
not gonna talk that kind of shit. That's low.
He'll bring it out. It's McAllister. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end. He stopped at the 15. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Here's Sellers to throw. That friend
Sellers is rattled.
incomplete.
That was definitely a rattled throw.
Obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has. So nice job defending.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get
It
this
saves on my YouTube by default.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. David, that is a great security blanket.
It'd be useful because you kind of, be able to see like my perspective, kind of the plays I'm calling and so on.
3rd and short, dependable, clutch, nice hands, 1st down.
Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Gonna take a shot. And And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field. They're trying to make it happen, but the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Sellers to the air again. This throw is incomplete.
I wanted you to pick on me so bad right there.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. The run inside. It's Clark. Picks up the first down.
I mean, it's a safe call. Like,
And they'll move the chain.
he ain't seen me fully yet, but like he's definitely seen like I'm lurking around some shit.
Up the pretty big run, they get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Turns it on in midfield.
Give me them ankles.
They'll mark it at the 39.
And I love the change in decision making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little full.
Greed gets dudes killed.
1st and 10. Sellers. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. This time it's complete.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. What's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll try to run for it. Picks up enough.
He's cold, which means he's playing worse than he normally would.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together, and you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the first down again, and so starting to sub some bodies.
That's because I've gotten 2 interceptions and should have had a fucking third. And hit him multiple times, and he's just fucking rattled and completely lost his game.
It's effective. It is not
Yeah.
very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Send the tight end in motion. Throwing Sellers. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on.
Oh, I wish I could audible my defensive plays. Heads up, same play's coming.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. And wings it incomplete.
That hurts.
That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6
You gonna take your point?
That's a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
The Gamecocks been the first.
Are we going for a tutty, or is he going to take his points?
They'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
got something going here late in the half.
Battering. Welcome back.
The completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Okay, I like that.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10.
Yep.
Wants to throw it again, and why not? Using his legs to buy some time. Pass rush, gets there, gets home.
Well, I'm having fun.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Looking for a huge play.
You dumb motherfucker.
Play stops the drive.
Fuck no, not when I'm playing a sports game, dude.
Drive will come from the 46.
They added 4,000 new plays from 26 to 27.
Someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the
And even from 25 to 26, I think they added 3,000 plays.
key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Escapes trouble.
Yeah.
And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Yeah, I was
Makes the catch.
biting on that.
Tripped up for the tackle.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Wide receiver running a drag route. knows when to throw it.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like the back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why
Anytime I'm playing a sports game, it's about that quiet. I'm typically not in fucking
Another
chat.
interception. That's his 4th of the day. Taking it the other way. He's at the 30. The 10. Bulldozes his way through. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Gators.
What a game-changing play for this defense. Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end.
You want to see some dick moves? Like, I've watched motherfuckers up 70 points on bitches and running circles around their team. I'm like, bro, like, do your normal celebration, but go fucking score. Like, don't do all that extra shit. Like, I'm for the celebration, but not that extra bullshit. It's
We head to the break. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
in his defense. You know who else I've done this to? Ekern,
Field as he stopped at the 25.
Walsh, Mr. Cheese, and he, like, I don't know, obviously, Tripp's level. I'm kind of feeling it, but I knew Walsh's level. Well, that I know.
Gators are going to call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Rides the option, he keeps it. There's some room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be.
And I'm over here with fucking custom adjustments, custom playbooks, like the whole 9 fucking yards right now.
He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They built a cushion, built a lead, struggling to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down the field, making the right reads, and this offense is in a groove.
Here's the pressure. Swings it out to his running back. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up second and 4.
I need you to tone that down before our Discord gets flagged by the FBI.
The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. On the run, it's Pryor. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
So what's your biggest takeaway right now, Trip? At least me offensively.
We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here.
Because there's a big key thing I want you to pick up on.
Right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field
So,
range, you're seeing them start to
kind of direction I was going, kind of not. The willingness to stick with the run. You got to stick with the run. Even when it's not fucking hitting, you got to keep people honest.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1.
If you
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running.
I've seen too many players over like trying to teach people. They abandon the run early. And I'm like, why?
Third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man down the middle. That's not quite
Yeah.
going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Oh, 100%. Like, I'm one of the most aggressive.
third down. They were almost anticipating some throws to the outside. They took it
I'm going to show you something outside of the game after we finish. Because the way you just made your comment, that is by design that my receivers go down on mid-range routes.
And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And he takes this from inside the 5.
So the cool thing is
He was hoping
you can literally set adjustments outside of the game
around at the 20.
that carry into the game, so you don't have to make it in this year's version.
And the
Yeah. No. Meaning like main menu. Main menu.
Takes the handoff. It's Fuller. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts.
Because, like,
This whole game.
I'm sure you picked up on it. You notice how my safeties have this awkward alignment?
And now he's still running.
Like where sometimes one of them is way the fuck off? Yeah, that's the way I set them up because it throws motherfuckers off.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big
But basically, I want my safeties to cover the field.
confidence going.
I don't give a fuck about the boundary, the short side of the field. I want y'all to be taking away the wide side.
Keep it going.
And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Sellers finds his man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Hey, and quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Clark. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He just
Thank
missed
God.
the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
Because I had to stay home for that deep route
If you're this quarterback,
while the fucker was
I'm surprised
switching over.
because he's
Yeah, the problem is I haven't set all my audibles and shit for my custom playbooks yet. So if I get stuck in a play, I'm just stuck in a play.
a guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college. He would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down.
Mmm.
Fires to the tight end.
Overshot that.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense.
Good on you, because that ain't me.
Every play here in the second half moving forward.
Got his man in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29. And
You learn more from a loss than you do from a win, because a win can create a lot of bandages for things you're struggling with.
Put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
And a good job of coverage by the defense. Just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football. And
Those motherfuckers swapped sides of the field, and we're still setting coverages for the side of the field that they just swapped from.
field to catch the football and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Throwing Sellers. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Across the 10. And he cruises.
I can pause, man. Like,
Touchdown Gamecocks.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen?
it's like as long as we pause and neither of us says cancel the pause, it's just going to stay paused.
Your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final
Yeah,
few inches.
I ain't that motherfucker. Like, my boy got a tutty though.
On the move from inside his 5.
I'm not known for shutting people out either.
Out of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 20.
I'm not known for shutting people out. You should always at least get like a touchdown on me,
Here comes
because I'm playing too aggressively. Like I'm prone to give up the big play. It just happens.
with a great big cushion. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball.
Well, I mean it's true though.
On that pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made.
That's
First and 10 from just inside the 40.
that's one of the great things about this year's game, because in years past, like, that shit was
Out in a heartbeat,
it
complete.
they call it a 50-50 ball, but it's never been a true 50-50 ball. You lose that shit 75 to 90% of the time. Now you can actually do that shit.
Hey, batting it away, it's big time play.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like
Yeah, and this playbook is also still very much in development. I don't have any, like, my 5 wide sets or anything yet, so it is
Handoff for ball.
a very run heavy and short pass, short play playbook right now.
Brought down at the 31-yard line.
But yeah, it's gonna change and evolve.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it.
He's got some very much good upside that I'm seeing though.
You're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Barber. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this.
Quarters.
It's gone. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Here's Sellers to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just throwing in.
What's up?
So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it.
Which mechanic are you using?
They come to the line, facing third and long from
So you're using revamped. Yeah, change it to placement and accuracy after this game.
and it's incomplete on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down. Doing a
Like-
really nice job disguising their coverage.
Yeah.
Because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls in.
No, like, the revamped came in.
Cox will send it.
Placement and accuracy was a thing in 25, but the revamped came in 26, but they also reworked the placement and accuracy. And it feels way fucking better than it used to.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
You know, like my buddy, he uses classic still. My bro, dude. Like, you play MLB The Show, and we both knew zone hitting was the better option, so we both switched to it. Even though we sucked at first, but we learned it.
Gators sending the offense back to work.
Like, you need to be placement and accuracy or revamp. Revamped is still really good.
Balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take
You got greedy right there. You thought I was going to shoot that fucking hole.
Gotta take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Ball again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense.
Oh, I really need to get some 5-wide sets or 4-wide sets in here.
Two runs back to back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
The Gators getting set.
Bro, don't talk about crayons in this chat. Not when I'm here. I'm ready.
This time he wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Okay. Even better.
The RPO, it's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. It's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Oh, they're after him. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Dude,
They pull him down
don't.
after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
This shouldn't
What
be
a pussy
surprise
ass
to
walk.
anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that.
Fucking
run
seal
the
that shit,
football.
dude.
We're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Under fire. And it's a sack.
It just feels too little too late for this defense. Where was those plays earlier in the game, right? I mean, they're trailing by a ton of points now, in large part because they have not been able to get pressure on the quarterback. And finally, here late, they come up with a sack. So that's a teachable moment. That's something this coaching staff is going to point back to when they watch the film to build on. But they needed more pass rush early in this game.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Fielded in
Oh
the
yeah,
end zone,
when even in 25, like
job by the coverage unit to
when you
get
compared
down
it
there
to
and
14, like the field just felt bigger, played bigger. Ooh. All right, let's go fuck your roll up.
from the 19-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Looking for space. It's Fuller. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They go play action with Sellers. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And it hasn't been much.
I have to do the same. Can you pause it when the quarter starts, please?
Through 3.
All right, I'm back.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Defense feeling it here, trying to put a stop to this drive and maybe this game after that earlier sack. Fourth down, Sellers. He's going for the big play. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
That's a fumble.
Thank God. Oh, nope. All right, cool. Love that.
Gets a turnover.
In this offense, they like their quarterback running these QB-designed runs like you saw right there, but the defense, they're going to light up every time they see him tote the rock. They know they've got an opportunity to lay a hit on him and create a takeaway like they did right there.
Sellers looking to the big tight end. Tosses it incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Standing in his own end zone, he'll uncork another one. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some
Running
Who the fuck was supposed to be on that motherfucker? Because I know that wasn't my man.
30. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, you talk about
Somebody busted their coverage.
maybe you're thinking run the football, create a little space for my offense. No, they're taking shots way down the field, 98 yards to the house. What a huge play for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they showed what they mean when they say this offense goes end to end. 99 yards on the touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go.
There he goes. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Got his man down the middle.
Deuces.
Just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The run inside. It's ball. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right
Ah,
there.
god
You
damn
just
it.
got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Gators send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. The defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Throwing, Sellers. Makes the grab over the middle.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Makes a catch. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
Defense showing blitz here. Here's Sellers to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home with it multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Makes the grab in their space. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
They're dealing with a second and long. Sellers. Pressure coming. It's complete. Not
Damn, homeboy got
immediately, but a
fucked
nice
up.
pickup on that one.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
So they'll send out the field goal unit.
Oh, he had the leg.
No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what
Thought
was
I pulled
working
that.
earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
He will field this in his end zone. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Throwing Sellers. He's got him.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 30-yard line.
And the offense showing off a passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Bringing the heat.
God.
And now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Here's Sellers to throw. He's going to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive. Maybe
I
something
give up yardage, man.
that didn't go wrong.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Gators sending the offense back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and then this defense has settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, and there is a flag.
Holding.
That's all about.
I already knew what the fuck that was.
Quarterback has already been sacked 4 times. Shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets
Really,
called for
you
holding.
didn't decline.
Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
And they'll just down it right there.
Yeah, kick power needs like toned down, which will get done in dynasty mode because right now it's busted as fuck.
Across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Sellers. He's going to run it. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, that's all I'm doing tomorrow is driving.
Ready to cut one loose. Can't find his man as he took
Got
a
2 jobs, both out of town.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
The throw to the outside is complete. Now they've got a little room to work work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Looking to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield.
And then you still throw it at me.
Before he wanted to, the defense put the heat on.
Losing, we got to put some drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off or make some plays for this offense.
Now the play fake. Throws it deep.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Don't test me.
Now it's third down.
Don't test me.
He knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart.
I've been waiting for you all game to try that shit.
Take the deep dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the deep.
They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room.
I love the aggressive nature of
I don't want to hear it after that dumbass fucking dive right as I hiked the ball earlier.
to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
And the Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quick strike complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw again.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't tried to push him deep and just throw a jump ball.
And this defense has put a game together.
Like, motherfucker, 6'5", fast as fuck. Catching ain't great, but like 6'5", yeah, I'll take it.
They were fast, they were physical, they dominated this football game today.
Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
At this point in the game, in the fourth,
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this
Well,
one is
now you just gave it away though.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you can try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Ollie, what do you have?
Well, guys, these turnovers continue
There's
to dictate
nothing
what's
open.
happening in this ballgame. The quarterback has been under duress, and he is starting to show this wear and tear. The defense is feeding off of this, though. They see he's banged up, and they are going to keep coming after him. Back to you.
Okay, Ollie.
And this is the part of the game where you can really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see.
Maybe a crease. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key
Dude, if y'all
force
don't
for
get
this
the fuck
offense
out
so
there.
far, having the success they've had.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And they're able to shove him to the turf and stop him for a short gain.
Yeah, so I don't know if you watch like in the deep dives, like what they say is like, especially defensively, they're looking for work. And that's where you got caught in a lot of your INTs because it's very different than years past. Because motherfuckers are actually like, okay, nobody's in my zone, but I see you starting to come over. Now I'm going to crash over to that side. But I mean, yeah, I mean, you see the improvement. Like, I rip off 45 points in the first half just to 9 in the second half. So you were clearly picking up on some shit. Yeah, and like we can literally go into a game where it's not like I just wanted to weigh you and see how you did tonight. That's all I wanted to do. Like nothing serious. Yeah, I pushed the score up, but whatever. Like, hey, how does he respond? Like we can also throw up a game where on offense I'm not hiking the ball until less than 5 seconds left, so you can look at the defensive adjustments, so on and so forth. Give you a chance to set your pre-play shit up outside of the game, much like I have. So yeah, I mean, you adjusted, which is great. That's what I wanted to see. The biggest thing I wanted to see. Like if you couldn't adjust and I just ran the score up, like we got some other issues, but you adjusted. So we're gonna go to settings, game settings. Okay, yeah, just game options. The first thing in game settings. You're gonna scroll like pretty much about 3/4 of the way down. Yeah, go placement and accuracy, no slowdown, because you're not going to have slowdown in a user versus user game ever. So just get used to that. And the pass lead increase, that is purely preferential. I just keep that on small. Like, you don't really need to be leading the motherfucker by 5 to 10 yards unless you're throwing a lot of deep balls. But even then, because yeah, you got Nico Harbor, so there'd be a reason for you to. But once you get in a dynasty, you're gonna be adjusting that shit every single year based on your receiving core. Like, yeah, it's just the better. Let Nico Harbor go do Nico Harbor things. Yeah, so ain't no fault in that. Like, I play defense that's very aggressive, very risk oriented. It costs me games. It wins me games. I will say on offense, you're a lot more limited because if you're playing a player like me, it's going to cost you more than it's probably going to benefit you. Because offense is just a different ball game. Because once, as you saw this game, once that quarterback gets cold, that's a problem. That snowballs very quickly. Defensively, I can have a player or two go cold. Overall, the defense is still going to do defensive things. But I also can't say shit because my boy, who's also been in the top 10%, top 5% with me, like, he's a very aggressive offensive player. He loves to push the ball downfield. On that same note, I've never seen a motherfucker get more lucky than this dude. Coming down with balls, he just absolutely should not. So, like, I can't really speak to the offense other than theoretically, like the way I would view it. Yes, am I an aggressive offensive player? Sure. But you saw it, and it's in a very different way. Like, I'm hitting you with a lot of shit that you're just like, okay, I've seen this motion. Now what's he going to do out of it? And I'm, yeah, looking for home runs constantly. But my philosophy is always been my player versus your player, my athlete versus your athlete. Who the fuck is going to make the play? My buddy, he very much relies on a team-oriented concept and does him well. But then you play people enough and you start to learn their ins and outs. And some days you get caught, some days you absolutely destroy, and then other days you're in a fucking battle. Oh, yeah, I know. They're weekend bullshit. Yeah, that's why I love Dynasty. You got a player 2 to 4 years. That's it. Make the most of it. Learn them quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because when you're playing Dynasty mode, man, knowing your players is everything. And you saw that some tonight, like where I made moves, like Jaden Ball when I fucking juked your 2 defenders out of their fucking ankles. Like, I know he can do that. Give me certain other players, yeah, I'm never trying that move. Just because it's not reality. Like, Dynasty forces you to know your team in and out and helps you learn to read the stats. And then you can carry that over to shit like Ultimate Team too. But yeah, the reading of stats is like the biggest thing, and just understanding, hey, here's what I like at these positions. Because I've learned in these new college football games, speed ain't everything, like it used to be back before college football disappeared. Speed is not fucking everything. It can make up for some stuff, but I can have a player with lesser speed and dominate in ways that I never imagined back in the day. Yep. Overall is not fucking everything. I could take a 80 overall Michael Vick and do better with him than a 99 overall Peyton Manning. Because I don't run, as you saw with my offense, I don't run pocket passers. I don't. That is not my style. Like, I need a mobile quarterback. I can stand in the pocket and pass, which you saw, but in the back of my mind, like, there's that clock. I get antsy. I'm like, oh my God, like, if shit breaks down, I've got nowhere to go. With a scrambling quarterback, I always have somewhere to go. So I will always take a lower overall scrambler versus a higher overall pocket passer because I can do more. Overall, though, let me ask you, how do you feel you did tonight? How do you feel about custom playbooks? Well, the problem is you can't have a true custom playbook in Ultimate Team. Like, I'm talking like the the playbook you saw for me tonight, offensively and even defensively, you're not going to find anywhere else. And if you don't know how to build a playbook, if you tell me what you're looking for out of a playbook, I can build you one because I'm pretty good at it. All right, so the power part I can play off of. Are you looking for deep? Are you looking for short? Are you looking for? Do you want to mix option in there? Do you want to mix RPO in there? Like, because we're in a different world of college football. But overall, you want kind of a power spread, if I'm understanding that correctly. Or do you want like a power spread mixed with like an air raid? Okay, I can do that for you. Because the great thing about this is I can create the playbook, upload it, and you can just download it from me. Go outside. We'll be here when you get back. And then defensively, how are you with the base playbooks, or do you want like a custom playbook? Because I mean, what? We're talking personnel at this point, dude. Because they've added so many personnel packages from 25 to now. It's like triple the amount of defensive playbooks. But yeah, which we're gonna fix that because I'm gonna build you a power spread air raid offense that's gonna be fucking magical. You're probably gonna get some plays out of that because I like Clemson's playbook. But yeah, defensively, give me a second. I'm gonna send you two pictures real quick. All right, send you these because this is a fucking sheer amount of fucking defensive playbooks this year. We can go full Sid mode on Toy Story and start magnifying glassing those bitches. So yeah, I sent you two pictures of like the sheer amount of like just base defensive playbooks. No, Discord. Yeah. No balls. It'll be a what? So I showed you all those because essentially, if you tell me like, "Hey, I want a pressure defense," pressure is what it is. Like you're talking like lots of blitzes, like lots of pressing. If you're talking just like in your case, the 4-3, don't add anything to it. You're not really pressuring, etc. You're just more kind of balanced. Like you're going to mix things in where they need to be mixed in. Whereas you saw tonight, I run a lot of pressure defense, like zone and man, like just period. Like I'm looking to pressure you. Um, welcome back. And if you're comfortable with zone, great. My buddy's comfortable with zone. Because all this is still going to apply, like, to the coach mode dynasty. Because you're going to look to run these playbooks and then try to ultimately build and get players that can run that shit. Yeah, you're calling plays and making pre-snap adjustments. But yeah, once the ball gets hiked, yeah, it's hands off. Because, and Ekun, this pertains to you too as well. Like on offense, when you call a play, especially a pass play, you notice one receiver always has that red line. That is who your quarterback is looking to initially. So you can change that, and that's going to change the quarterback's reads for that play. So if you see they're backed off and your primary receiver is running a deep route, you probably want to switch it to a primary route that is a short route if they're backed off. For users, it really doesn't matter because you're making your own reads. But in coach mode, it absolutely matters. And I discovered that shit a couple days ago when I was sitting in practice mode. Well, really, I didn't even discover it in practice mode. I went into a solo dynasty, and I was running North Dakota State versus Jacksonville State. And I ran a route where my tight end was running a 10-yard in route, but my halfback was running a wheel route. And I switched my halfback to the primary receiver because like the safeties are split, linebackers are spread. Like this motherfucker can gash him. Went for a touchdown. And then I went into practice mode and started testing. I was like, there's something to this. And yeah, quarterback makes reads based on the primary target. So yeah, you pre-snap identifying like weaknesses or what you perceive as weaknesses is huge because you're going to help your quarterback. Because at the end of the day, the offensive coordinator has a microphone, and there's microphones built in those helmets for the quarterbacks now. So he's calling shit out to that quarterback pre-snap to help him. I would see that more at the Madden level. Like if you got a Peyton Manning or a Tom Brady, right? Nah, bro, you're wrong. At the college level, you're still learning, though. So yeah, Madden, I would be all for that feature. At college, no. Because if my college quarterback said absolutely the fuck not, and let's say he's a sophomore, I'm like, bro, you're benched. You're done. Yeah, if I got a Peyton Manning, who is essentially the offensive coordinator in the NFL, then yeah, you got the right to refuse my play call. Power spread air raid, though. Okay, that's good. That's I love the challenge of creating playbooks. So, all right, big dog. Well, I enjoy you playing tonight. Like, overall, not bad. Like, I applaud you. Like, you made the adjustments you needed to. I hope you continue to work on shit. Yeah, you scored twice, so. Oh, I should probably end my stream.